Hey everybody, it's Val from Autistic Interpretations. It's time for another Q&A. In today's Q&A, I'm going to talk about sleep. In my lifetime, sleep has always been an issue. When I was younger, toddler-ish on up, I had trouble sleeping. My parents had to medicate me those many years ago to help me get sleep. I've always been an early riser. When you have sleep issues and then no matter how much sleep you get, you still wake up, at the crack of dawn. You can't sleep late to make up for hours missed. So I've been asked in the past about Jessica's sleep. Does she sleep? Has she always had trouble sleeping, etc.? So I thought I would kind of go over her sleep and my sleep and how that affects us all. Jessica has most of her life had issues with sleep. I think probably it got worse the older she got. Probably like elementary school age is when it really became a problem. And I bet she went 10 years without sleeping through the night and would be awake much of the night. We would hear her. She would either be talking or in and out of the bathroom, because when she gets up during the night, she shuts doors. She opens the door, she shuts the door. Even if a door is open to begin with, she always shuts it going out. And she doesn't talk loud, but we hear this low kind of rumble of self-talk that happens all the time. So at some point we did start medication to help her sleep, and still sleep was elusive. She just started sleeping through the night. I can't remember at this point, but maybe in the last 4 or 5 years. It was shocking the difference it made in her ability to communicate and use words, interact, be a part of the family. It just had a massive impact on her once she finally did start sleeping through the night. That doesn't mean she always sleeps through the night, and we still go through phases of her not sleeping. And of course, a lot of it will depend on what's going on in the world, in her world. If she's having like significant anxiety about something specific, or I don't know, just all kinds of stuff. We recently made some changes to her medication because she was back to not sleeping again. Up and down throughout the night. She sleeps a little bit, but not all night. And she does wake early like me. And it's kind of a family trait. Granddad has always woken early. My grandfather, that was Granddad's father, was a really early riser. My siblings wake early. It's just kind of in our genetic makeup. We wake up with the sun. When Jessica is going through a phase of not sleeping, it's important sometimes to reset the pattern. The way I can ensure that is by having what we call sleepovers. So we have movie night and we have a sleepover. And so Jessica sleeps in here and we watch TV. I have my big TV in here, and we have a movie night. And she really loves it. Now, I don't know that she really listens to that much of the movie. She usually falls asleep real quickly. I know that she sleeps all night, because if she doesn't, it definitely wakes me up. Sometimes she'll get up to go to the bathroom and get back in bed, but most of the time when she sleeps in here, she sleeps all night without any problems. And so what that tells me is a lot of her sleep issue is about anxiety, insecurity, worry, that kind of thing. And when we have a sleepover and she sleeps all night, I feel like that kind of can help reset her pattern to sleeping through the night. And we have some success with that. That does affect my sleep, of course. I don't sleep as well just because, I'm crowded. I'm not used to having someone in here in my room. At my age, I have aches and pains that kind of set in during the night. It's hard when I can't reposition and get completely comfortable again. And so it's not ideal, but it's worth it. After several days in a row of Jessica not sleeping well, she is irritable during the day. She has more anxiety, more agitation, and she just doesn't communicate as well. I mean, it's a compound effect. It'll always be a thing. It'll always be something that we deal with in our lives. And what, darling? She's in here beside me. I don't want to discuss Jessica's specific medications just because, they have been tailored to her by her doctor. But I will say that at bedtime, she takes 3 different anxiety medications. One is specifically for nighttime, for sleep, but it's an anxiety medication also. Jessica has such a difficult time with the concept of dreams not being real, and melatonin can make dreams seem so real. And so we try not to use melatonin for that reason with her. We do occasionally, when we're going through a spell of not sleeping, we'll maybe give her a dose, but generally speaking, we try to avoid that. My advice to other parents who have children or adults that they're caring for and they're not sleeping, my advice is to address it sooner rather than later. Don't wait. I waited way too long. I should have addressed it many years before I did. And I really regret that I didn't seek out a better solution sooner. So I would advise to talk to your doctor about sleep and difficulties that you or your family are having with sleep, and because it's crucial to the family function and personal function and brain function. And the difference I saw in Jess when she started sleeping was incredible. So that would be my advice to other parents going forward is, look into it, see what you can do to make sleep work better for your family, because it's important for everybody. If you have any questions about this, please put them in the comments below, and we'll try to get to as many comments as we can. And as always, we appreciate you guys. And if this video has helped you in any way, or if you just generally like watching our videos, please consider giving us a thumbs up. And also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please subscribe, and you can click the bell icon if you want notifications anytime we go live or anytime we post a new video. So thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day.